My next guest is JP with SCORE, and he's going to share a little information on what SCORE has to offer here in the Central Valley.
Great, thank you, George. So, SCORE, we believe that small business is the backbone of the American economy, and we provide resources for small businesses, whether it be helping with writing a business plan, obtaining funding, understanding how to develop a competitive advantage, different things, and mentoring so that people can go and develop a small business. And that's basically what SCORE does. We have several workshops that we have going if you were to start a business that would really help people start a business. So it's a pretty cool thing, and the best part about it is it's free.
I was just going to ask, how much do these services cost? But the price is definitely right, okay, free. And you need that. When you're starting a business, a lot of times there's things that are going to come up that you may not think about. You may have talent in a certain area and you think, okay, I'm going to get this business up and running. I know how to do this. But a lot of times that's not enough, right? You need to know the background.
Exactly. When I first came to SCORE, it was in 2008 in San Diego. I had a surfboard business. I was making surfboards down in San Diego. My wife and I, we didn't really know anything about how to read financial statements. We didn't know how to obtain funding. We didn't know how to write a business plan. So we paid $10,000 to a guy to help us do it. And lo and behold, our landlord for where we made our surfboards was a SCORE volunteer. He ended up teaching us how to make our financials, run our spreadsheets, understand how to read a balance sheet, understand cash flow. And then from there, we were able to move on into writing a business plan and correctly developing a competitive advantage. And so for us, it was an amazing opportunity to learn business skills that really are either pricey to pay for in the private market or you never know to ever get. So SCORE has been really an amazing resource. In 2014, with the resources that SCORE gave nationally, over 56,000 businesses were started.
Wow.
Which is an incredible number, and that led to 47,000 new jobs, which is really an amazing number. The best number I like is return to the federal treasury. The return on investment is, so for every dollar invested into SCORE, they get back $60. So that's a 600,000% return on investment. That's an amazing number that I think really can't be beaten. And it's
I can't think of another organization that can beat that number.
Right? It's an amazing thing, and still, again, it's free. So the cost to SCORE to create a single job is $148, which is an amazingly low cost. I think that SCORE is a widely underutilized organization, and really here for the Central Valley, we want to not just be a SCORE chapter, we want to be the best in the nation. So we're really looking forward to building really an awesome program for people. So we're looking for a lot of things. We're looking for, one, people who want to be either they're in business already and they want to improve their business. So about 72% of our clients last year were already in business. But if I were to start a business again, I would go through our Simple Steps program. It's just simple steps of how to start a business. It's a 6-week program on Tuesdays. You go to the program. The first one is free. After that, it's $80 for the program. The last one of it, you get to sit down with experts in their field. So you get to sit down with commercial insurance. You get to sit down with commercial bankers, attorneys, accountants, and ask them questions. And that, just attorneys can run $250 an hour. So to be able to ask those questions for an $80 workshop with peers, so you're with like-minded people, is an awesome, amazing thing.
Yeah, you make me think, because it cost me $1,800 for my university course that did what you're saying I could have did for free with you.
Right.
So,
yeah, it's unbelievable. SCORE, when I first got into it, it stood for Service Corps of Retired Executives, and it's no longer that. As you can see, I'm not retired. So it's very diverse. We have a very diverse chapter, lots of people who are actually in business, and we're able to help a wider group of people. So last year, 56% of all the people we helped were women, 39% were minorities. We are actually the only chapter in the nation that has a Simple Steps program in Spanish, which is an amazing thing.
Wow.
So, you don't even have to necessarily have English be your first language or be able to speak English at all to get started in business and get all these resources. The big thing last year was 13% were veterans, and we'd really like to see that number up. So we have several people who are volunteers who are outreach to veterans in particular to get them going and get them starting businesses.
Yeah, and I'm a vet myself, so I try to help vets whenever I can. And we host a lot of small businesses here, so I think this is going to be a great partnership. And sometimes I have businesses that are doing well, but they're thinking about taking that next step, going to the next level, but they're not sure. Is it sustainable? And do you offer services for that as well?
Absolutely. So we have people who are going to be experienced in that, and we'll help you put together the financials and make sure that you have a sustainable business model. The big thing is SCORE isn't just a come in and you're done sort of deal. It's not a, okay, I met with this person, one and done, I'm out of here. The SCORE volunteers and mentors really want to, our job is to get you in business and creating jobs and get you going forward. So it's not going to be a, I'm in business, come down, sit down with somebody, hey, I want to get more sales, fantastic, here's how you get more sales, see you later. It's going to be, okay, follow up with emails, follow up with phone calls, like an actual real mentor. So if you're wanting to go and grow and expand your business and build, then you have that. If you want to start a small business, great, fantastic, you have that. But it's going to be set up in a way that's actually the right steps to do it. So, for example, when I had my business first starting out, having SCORE there made it so I was able to get to a successful business model and identify what was actually truly my competitive advantage versus just going and saying what I thought it was off the top of my head, which it ended up not being. And then in expanding, I was able to expand also with SCORE and keep my business growing in a profitable way and build properly. So it was an awesome, awesome thing. And to have the resources of people who have done it before and are passionate about it is really unprecedented.
And this is great. This is kind of what we're trying to do on this show on a smaller scale is help small businesses throughout the Central Valley. How can people get a hold of you if they'd like to get a hold of you?
So it's real easy. You just go to centralvalleyscore.com. You can go and fill out what it is you want to hear about or what you want to participate in. We're also looking for business mentors too. So if you've been in business before and you want to be part of SCORE, feel free to volunteer. We're always looking for new help, and then we're always looking for new clients to help get into business and get their business going better.
Thanks a lot. Hope to have you on again.
Thanks.